Now I know that I done told y'all to start a garden. I told y'all back in February.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this, but you're gonna start a garden in 2026.
And you didn't listen, did you? Well, today you're finally gonna start this garden. Now, between last year it was cucumbers, this year it's lettuce. When are you gonna learn that you cannot rely on the grocery store? Well, class starts now. And today, I'm gonna give you a quick and easy list of the things that you can grab for your garden, and they'll be home for you as soon as tomorrow. First up, grow bags. Now I got the 10-gallon grow bags because they're the easiest to use. Quick, cheap, efficient, is gonna work for you every single time. Next up is my favorite seed packets. These literally will change the game. Not only 15 variety of herbs, you also get 55 seed packets. Seems like overkill, but it's cheaper than it would be if you actually purchased it individually. Now I've compiled a list for it all so that way we can get started tomorrow. The only thing you gotta do is go grab some dirt. So comment the word now and I'll send you the list because class is in session. Good morning, my bougie people. So this is Natasha here from my bougie farmhouse. This is editing Natasha. So I wanted to come to you a little bit because at the time of recording this, I actually recorded this video about 2 weeks ago. And so at the time of recording this, I thought it was really important to get it out there. And I recorded this for Instagram. So there will be some moments where you see my head cut off and whatever. It's not the perfect video, but it is something that I felt like was super important to still get out today because at the time of this current recording, apparently there's an issue with like eggs and salmonella. My mom said there's something with like meat too, in addition to already having issues with like cucumbers and lettuce. And basically you have like no trust in the grocery store at all right now. So I just wanted to come and show you that anybody can grow in any space. And so I'm doing this little small grow bag series, which was a series on Instagram, which would just be one full video for you guys. But it basically shows you that even though we are here in August, we can still get things done. Like you can still get some quality vegetables. I'm literally just starting to pull out some cucumbers out of the garden 2 days ago. So anybody literally can garden. And I feel like it's really, really important for people to realize it's time to take control over our own food. So I just wanted to put this video out here. I hope you guys like it. And if you have any questions, you need any help figuring out how to do something, feel free to comment down below in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't you just love 2-day shipping? Look, by now your stuff should have arrived. And if you were like me and got everything on your list, you would have also got some seed starting containers as well. All right, that's all fine and dandy. I'm glad you got them. However, let's put them to the side because we're going to start fall seeds in our next video. So if you don't have them yet, now is the perfect time to grab them up. Now, you don't have to get the ones I got. I personally purchased these myself. I just like them. You should have seen both of these on my Amazon list because I literally bought them and then put them on the list for you. But I actually really like them because they're reusable and you can pop some really nice seeds in there. But that's for tomorrow's video, so let's set these to the side. Still got time to grab some up, but let's go ahead and get started. Because first things first is these grow bags. Now let's get these grow bags open because you should have started these seeds yesterday. Now these are the 10-gallon potato bags, which is going to be perfect for what we're starting. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Now here's the soil that I like to use, and believe it or not, it was one of the cheapest ones I found. It was only $7. Now there's multiple ways you could do this. If you have some mulch, put some mulch down the bottom, and that way you don't use as much soil. That's the thing. If you already have some mulch, use the mulch. If not, put it all in the bag. It ain't gonna kill you. It just means you'll be using more bags of soil. It's a little windy today, so the bags can get a little tricky. However, if you turn it upside down, like that, just shake it until it get out. Get out of here. Or put another hole. We'll both do the job. Now, this is good. You just literally take your little clumps, you rub them between your fingers, clumps are gone, until they all break down. Now, the good part about using a grow bag is that you can literally roll down the sides if this is all of the dirt you want to use, or you can actually leave it tucked up for protection. Back in the greenhouse, all 5 bags are filled. It is time to get started. Now, here's something that's important. You need to know exactly when your first frost date is. So, one way to figure that out, put in your zip code and then say average frost date, and it'll tell you when you should suspect it. I here am in Pennsylvania zone 6B, and my average frost date is about middle of October. So I know I have roughly around 90 days before we might have some issues. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I cheated a little bit, okay? So for me, I actually went out and got myself a nice little tomato plant, because I already know that I don't have enough days to start a tomato from seed. But depending on where you are at, like maybe say Texas or something like that, you could probably start a tomato. Let's go ahead and put our first one in. Now for tomatoes, they're super easy. All you have to do is, not even going to tell y'all my trick about with an egg because I don't want y'all having a fit. But what I do with tomatoes, you want to rough all of this up right down that bottom. Get it as deep as possible and plant. I got the Better Bush Determinate the tomato, so you actually cannot trim those up. So we're just going to put it in right up to the base of the plant where the pot was. And that's it for that tomato. This one should grow 36 inches tall and mature within 68 days after planting. So that means that with my 80 days, we should be able to get a nice little harvest. Now, one thing that's good to note is that I want to companion plant because we want to get as much into one small space as possible. So we're also going to put in some basil, which is going to be in our herb packet. We're going to put in some sweet basil, which has a 91% germination rate. Oh, look, and they even gave you like the little plant labels. Let's see, sweet basil harvest time is from 70 to 90 days, or because I only have 90 days, so I want less than that before I harvest mine, which actually I think is less than that because I've seen some, the one I had growing in my house, that grew fast. So we're going to do basil on both sides, and how we're going to plant that is easy. So you're going to take it and you're just going to sprinkle a few seeds. These are super tiny, so we're just going to sprinkle a few of them on top and just lightly scratch right into the surface, just like that. Same thing with the sweet basil, we'll do that on the other side. This is the sweet basil, also a super tiny seed. And yes, we may get too much. All right, and one other thing I really like to put in with my tomatoes. And lastly, we're going to do our carrots. The carrots are going to go right here, tucked behind the tomato. We're just going to do a thin row right here, in there, and then lightly cover them over. Doesn't have to be big, but it just has to be covered. And just like that, you've already started your first garden. That's one plant. Do we have time for another? This is grow bag number 2. We're going to do corn. Again, check your own grow dates. Mine says 70 to 90 days. So you literally just have to figure out your average day, and that tells you whether you can grow corn or not. Just Google your zip code and it'll tell you exactly if you have enough days. All you have to do is put it down deep enough as your finger. First knuckle. Just push it down in the soil and watch it come up in a few days. It's literally just this simple. And just that fast, you've planted. But another one you can do right behind it or right with it, we're maximizing our crops, right? So we're also going to plant beans in with our corn. Now this may get a little shaky because I never remember where I put everything. Take our beans, spread it lightly around. We're just going to stuff it into the ground. I like to plant them like a width apart. Same type of depth. You go that far deep, close, stick your finger in, close them. We're maximizing our harvest for the time we got left, right? All right, there we go. Did that one. Beans are great for adding nutrients into your soil. They're great for putting nitrogen in your soil. So they actually help the soil get better at that. All right, that's about it. because I'm sure we kind of overcrowded this sucker today. There you have it. And just that fast, you've planted out your second bag. So day 3 is starting our garden. Now we got our leafy greens. Now we already talked about our lettuce and stuff. This is the stuff that's going to come up the fastest for you. So you got lettuce, radishes, and spinach. Spinach doesn't like the heat. Lettuce technically don't like the heat either. So we'll see how they go. This one, I'm just going to plant out rows. 1, 2, and 3. That's how easy we're going to do this one. Spinach, radishes, lettuce, cover over, and now we're going to stick these near some shade. And there you go, bag number 3. All right, so number 4 is going to be an easy one because it's going to be simple. It's cucumbers. However, I don't want to just do one bag full of cucumbers by itself. Boring. So I'm thinking about doing 4 seeds cucumbers only. So 1, 2 on one side, 1, 2 on the back side. Stick those in. Cover those over, just that simple. However, for this bag, I think we're going to add in a little surprise. Summer squash. I don't want to waste my bag because this is going to be like everything's going to be up versus down. So for this one, we're going to take 2 seeds only, because you're going to thin them out anyway. Matter of fact, I just did 3. Directly in the middle, stick those in with your little finger. Cover it up. This bag's done. Add your plant support and call it done.
Now, I'm not sure what happened to the audio on this one, but we lost it. So this is going to be our herb bag. So this is day 5. And for our herb bag, what we're going to do is we're going to plant out some dill, chives, English thyme, and rosemary. For this one, I'm just going to set it out the exact same way I did the other, where I did 4 rows and then I just sprinkled them down the line in those rows. Now, this one is definitely going to take the longest to grow. It takes about 14 to 21 days to see the herb seeds germinate, but once they grow, they will grow. All right, so apparently I didn't even put a closer in there because, again, this was originally for Instagram. I just want to thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, you have any concerns, you have any feedback you want to put in, feel free to leave a comment below, because your comments not only help me, they also help the people that come down to look in the comments, because they may have a question. Feel free to leave like your feedback, suggestions, whatever have you. This is our community together. And together, I feel like we literally can help not only ourselves, our children, and our children's children to learn to be able to garden. I feel like I think it was like the 70s or 80s or something, when like so many people got into like the freezer meals and fast food, and how everything just became like, I need to be quicker, quicker, quicker. And I think our generation, millennials, are starting to realize that quickness somehow ruin the quality of everything, because now everything has to be quick. Everything has to be processed. Everything has to be something that you literally can't eat. And we're at the age now, here I am turning the ripe old age of 40 soon, and we're all starting to realize that our bodies is breaking down because we never put the same nutrients in it that our parents did. And the crazy part about it is that our parents were breaking down faster than their parents were. And we're breaking down faster than our parents were. All because the quality and the way that we all have been eating is getting worse and worse over time. I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I made it to the end. I want to thank you all for watching, because I really feel like it's an important topic to talk about, especially right now, as I'm getting more and more distrustful of the grocery store. Like, it's so weird to me. I'm even trying to reach out to like farmers and stuff. Like, maybe I need to buy a half a cow or a quarter cow or whatever so I can get my meat. Maybe I need to reach out to all of these people. I mean, my husband won't let me, but maybe I can reach out to other people who do have like chickens or something, and then I can start getting my eggs from there. But what I can do is have a garden. even if I can't have chickens, I can have a garden. And so I feel like it's so important because you never know. It might become that barter system. Like, oh, you need some tomatoes? I got plenty. Let me get some eggs. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what it's going to be. And so, again, off my soapbox, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see y'all in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.